Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Marco, Tomlin, and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland. Just got back to those buttons just in time. It is Friday.
Looks like we made it.
Looks like we made it just by the skin of our teeth. And why does anyone have skin on their teeth? Where did that come from? Where's the etymology for having the skin of my teeth? I don't know. I think we'll see that in the news break, or we'll look that up a little later to figure out where the skin of your teeth came from. I know I have veneers in the front because I knocked my teeth out in a sledding accident one time. So I guess that's like skin because it's not my real tooth. It's just
Really?
Yeah, both of them.
Oh,
Yeah. I ate because back in the day we didn't have safety. These squishy sleds they have now.
oh yeah, we had hardcore.
We had the sleds that had skates underneath it, big metal racks that they put
Do you want your answer?
2x4s over the top of. Yeah, I would
So
actually.
the phrase originates from the King James Version of the Bible, Job 19:20. The phrase by
Really?
my bone cleaveth to my skin and to my flesh, and I am escaped with the skin in my teeth.
Skin and my teeth. I got by with just the skin and. Oh my God, I've been ruining that phrase for that long. It's like
No,
all
we
intensive
say
purposes.
by the skin of your teeth, or by the skin of my teeth.
But it should be the skin and
My teeth,
my teeth.
according to this.
That's corruption, yes.
It is. All right. For all intensive purposes, I guess we had that one wrong.
There we go.
All right. Today is January 10th. It is a Friday, and it looks like we've made it.
Looks like we made it. Left each other.
It looks like I almost didn't make it. I made a lot of mistakes on the show this week. A lot of technical errors, a lot of things forgotten. But it's a good Friday. I don't know, on January 10th of 1999, I don't know if you guys remember this show, The Sopranos, made its debut on HBO following mob boss Tony Soprano. We got a lot of famous lines and elements from that show. It's now popular culture.
I never watched it.
Never watch it. Have you watched The Wire?
No,
You've never seen The Wire either?
I'm
Wow.
wireless.
Good goodness. Good goodness. That's what I'm going with this morning. I think that's safe enough to go with good goodness. Today's birthday is Rod Stewart. Now, do we have favorite Rod Stewart songs?
Oh, Maggie May.
Maggie May, that's what I had said too. I don't know. Let's see if we have Maggie May up here for those of you who don't. Those of you who do remember Rod's not that he's passed or anything. He's absolutely fine. I think he's in Vegas.
He's
Is he?
alive and kicking.
He's alive and kicking. Little Maggie May right there in the background. And today, internationally, January 10th is recognized as the anniversary of the first General Assembly of the United Nations, which convened on this day in 1946. And representatives from 51 nations gathered in London, marking a significant step in global diplomacy. All right. We do have a moment of silence that we're going to discuss too. We did have the passing of our inaugural principal here at Woodland Regional, Dr. Arnold Frank, who got us all started here. I'm one of the originals. I know you guys have been around for nearly as long, for 2 decades worth. And he got us started in believing in what the Woodland Way was, our vision statement, and getting us all together and starting our school from nothing, bringing a bunch of ragtags together and starting a brand new building, new philosophy. And we just take a quick moment to remember him. And I think he's one of the ones who would be behind what we're doing this morning in the Morning Mayhem show. He always thought it was like no risk it, no biscuit. If you're not going to try something new, why do you do what you do? And I've taken that advice to heart. And there's a lot of advice that he gave us as we were starting out. Just especially me. I know I was young. I wore a younger man's clothes, as the Billy Joel song goes, and learned a lot from him. So today in school we have the Pom Pom Polo Week. Last day to go and see if you made it to midnight or not. You have the Winter Maker Crafts, and you also have, if you're a senior, the caps and gowns are available. It's $25, and you have to bring cash or a check to Mr. Facette, Mrs. Maharam. So if you're looking to get your cap and gowns and hold on to those for a couple months, make sure that you get your money in there. $25, it's a deal. You'll wear those things all the time. There'll be weddings you go to. You'll throw those caps and gowns on. You'll have to play a judge in a community play afterwards, and you'll have your gown with you. So it works out. Those are worth it to have hanging in your closet. Do you still have your graduation gown?
I do not.
You do?
We
Do you have
couldn't
your
keep 'em.
graduation
Oh
gown?
God, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't keep yours?
Back in the old days, we couldn't keep them.
I don't think do we keep ours from high school from Emmett O'Brien? I don't know. I know I don't have we had green and gold, but I know I don't have ours hanging around here. College one I had for a long time. I don't from Southern.
I still have mine, yeah.
So-
They're boxed up. They're folded up in a bag in a box in the attic, but
Yeah, I don't know. Ours might be vacuum sealed. Anyway, get yours for $25. Make your memories come June. Dancing in the Woods this weekend. Don't forget to get your tickets. $10. It's going to be in the evening, 4 o'clock. Doors open at 3 o'clock as you get ready. General admission is $10. If you're a student or a senior, it's $5. And if you're under 5, it's free. I don't know the list of all the schools going to be attending. But I'm sure when we get there, they'll have everybody that's going to be attending. Don't forget your Woodland Media Center. I want to see if anybody's involved in this. I want to go interview Jody and see if we have people who have taken out cookbooks to see what kind of things they've done. And maybe I'll grab a cookbook while I'm there. Might have just a little bit of time this weekend to do that. Don't forget to charge your Chromebook every night and listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
morning, couple top stories Saturday. First off, it looks like Star Wars Ashoka may have found its new Balin Skull. That's right, Game of Thrones star Rory McCann. Rumors say that he will be stepping into the role last played by the late Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson.
He passed away.
Yeah, no, I was saying for a second I thought it was that comedic songwriter. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, hold. Okay, keep
Okay.
going. I'll find out.
Historical treasures hidden for decades have been uncovered in the crypts of a cathedral, with items including burial crowns and insignia belonging to medieval European rulers. The cache from Vilnius Cathedral in Lithuania has not been seen since the outbreak of World War II in 1939, when it was buried. Items include a crown belonging to Alexander Yeleo, or Alexandrus Julius, King of Poland and Grand Duke of Lithuania, who lived from 1461 to 1506. There was also a crown, scepter, and orb, 3 rings, a chain, and coffin plaques associated with Barbara Radzivil, or Barbara Radvila. She was married to Sigismund II Augustus, King of Poland and Grand Duke of Lithuania, and died in 1551. The discovered burial insignia of the monarchs of Lithuania and Poland are priceless historical treasures. Symbols of the long tradition of Lithuania's statehood, signs of Vilnius as a capital city, and magnificent works of goldsmiths and jewelers. According to Vilnius Archbishop Gintaras Grusas, in a statement sent to CNN by the Vilnius Archdiocese on Thursday. The artifacts had been hidden away, like I said, at the beginning of World War II. LA area's second biggest blaze burned at least 10,000 structures, while new fires lead to more evacuations. Firefighters made significant gains at slowing the speed of major fires, but containment remains far out of reach.
Terrific.
Yeah, my brother had to move.
Insane. He did?
Yeah,
Oh, awful.
he had to get out of there. He's between the two fires, the Palisades and the Eaton.
Oh,
So we're over by Griffith Park near the observatory. We
Interesting.
were trying to find it
Oh,
on the
right.
map. Yeah.
5.8 magnitude earthquake shakes El Salvador, but there appears to be no initial reports of damage. And moving back to California, the NFL has announced that they'll be moving the Rams wildcard playoff game against the Minnesota Vikings to Arizona. The game will be played Monday night at State Farm Field, the home of the Arizona Cardinals in suburban Glendale.
All right. And I found Ray Stevens.
Good news.
He sang the song "The Streak," Mississippi
Oh, that's
Squirrel, Ahab the Arab. What's it, "On My Own Grandpa." Yeah, it's that's who I thought you had said, so that's why I got
I know these
confused.
songs.
I don't think anybody in the age group we're currently associated with would know, but our current age group should know Ray Stevens songs. You've
Yes.
definitely heard them before. And that's the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call. Catch. Touchdown. Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. We have no scores from yesterday's events. No events.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. But tonight we have boys swimming versus Amity and Notre Dame, 4 p.m. here at Woodland. We have boys basketball versus Naughty. That's away, 7 p.m. start. Girls basketball versus Watertown at 7. That is also
All
away.
right.
And tomorrow we have boys wrestling
Yep.
at Pomperog, 10 a.m. start.
That's Amity versus Pomprog, and then he'll get a match in there as well. So he'll
Yes,
be
but
wrestling against Pomprog as
Windsor
well.
Locks, a whole bunch of schools.
That's what I was going to ask. So
Yep.
it's kind of like they have different schools that are going to be in a
Represented.
match against a bracket system.
Correct.
Oh, gotcha.
And of course, Dancing in the Woods here at Woodland.
A lot going on.
A lot going on in sports.
Big weekend
Yeah.
and wildcard weekend.
Yes. And game last night. Did we watch?
No, wait a minute. Was there a game? last
Notre
night?
Dame versus Penn State.
Oh no, I didn't watch.
Oh, it was close all the way up to the fourth quarter.
No, I didn't see that one.
27-24. Notre
Ooh.
Dame took it.
Wow.
All right.
Ohio State plays tonight.
Oh yes.
Who are
I
they
forgot.
playing?
I forgot. There's still college football going on.
And the championship game is
Wait. Who's Ohio State playing?
championship game is Monday, the 20th, which is Inauguration Day.
That's this Monday coming up.
No,
No,
two
next
Mondays.
Two
two Mondays.
Mondays.
ago. All right.
2 Mondays.
So they have a week off, and then they're gonna have the championship game. So that would
Correct.
be right after.
College football is
Quarterfinals?
becoming baseball. It never ends.
Yeah, just yeah.
Texas. They're playing Texas
All right.
All right.
Longhorns. And of course, weekend of professional football. Who we cheering for?
I'm gonna cheer for the Bills. I know.
I'm rooting for the
I'm
Packers.
Always against the Bills because they was knocked us out of contention. But this year, I'd like to see them go all the way and finish up with a Super Bowl ring. I think that would be good.
I love the Bills, but I want the Lions to win.
Oh, that's a
Well,
real,
yeah,
that's
but
a
the
good one,
Lions
too.
are not playing this week.
I know.
You said who are we cheering for this week?
I know. So
This
I'm
weekend,
going
yeah.
for the Bills.
Okay.
But I want the Lions to win it all.
I definitely. I'd be torn if it's a Lions Bills Super Bowl because I think either team that wins, I think it's going to be. I think I'd be happy with either team winning. Although seeing Dan Campbell hoist the trophy would be great. You know what? If I had to pick, yeah, I'd probably have to go the Lions over the Bills. That one. I was only picking the Bills because the Chiefs sat everybody, and that didn't give us an opportunity as the Dolphins to get into. So bitter, sour grapes on my part. So we were right there by the skin of our teeth getting into the playoffs.
I'm still on Dan Campbell. Boy, he could hoist anything for me.
All right.
All
Well, there you go.
Happy Friday.
That's the sports. with Mama Manning.
See that? I made your day.
You certainly did.
Well, I saw him at a game when he played for the Giants. I called his name out and he winked at me. So he's my guy.
Wow. someone
Here's the
bumped
sad
David
thing.
up
I
on-
believe
yeah,
that story.
I
It
do
is
too.
true.
I believe
It is true. In
I
the
don't-
rain, no less.
half her stories, I'm sure, are made up or fan
my God.
fiction.
Well, I think we know
But
the
I
answer
believe
to this
this one.
question.
I've never made up a story.
I think you can answer this question.
Oh, yes.
All right. So, and happy Rod Stewart birthday. And we do know where Mama Manning stands on Dan Campbell now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then on behalf of the show, thanks for listening to us on this Friday morning. Don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Otto. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.